everybody, and welcome to the Rugby Europe Super Cup. It is Pool B finals day today, the first of two live games. Delta of the Netherlands against the Romanian Wolves. Both of these teams looking to finish this tournament on a positive note. Of course, it's a brand new format, Pool A and Pool B now. Of course, Pool A was won by Black Lion last week, a fantastic victory against Lusitanos. So we look forward to Pool B. And these two teams have been developing and improving throughout these last few weeks, a lot earlier in the season. And just to see what they can get out of this. So Delta played 3-1-3 so far. Lynn Jones doing a fantastic job for Dutch Rugby. Romanian Wolves played 3-1-2, and of course Brussels Devils and Bohemia Rugby Warriors as well. Right then, the coin toss, the two teams looking each other square in the eye. The first time the captains have gone eyeball to eyeball. The selection made, the referee there, we shake hands and we get on with it, and there's a lot to look forward to about this game as well. As we take a look at the teams and the results and what to look forward to. This is what's happening today, Delta versus Wolves, and then Brussels Devils versus Bohemia Rugby Warriors. Then to finish things off tomorrow, Iberians versus Lusitanos, and that is effectively the second place in that group, the Iberian derby to finish with, and why not as well. So we take a look at Pool B. Delta 3 from 3, but they're not the top scorers. Romanian Wolves, they've been pretty free-flowing. Considering the time of year, brilliant conditions too. Well, let's catch up with the coaches first. Delta.
This game against Wolves is the final of the Pool B. What are the keywords you pass to your players to win today?
You know, it's about finishing the competition off on a high, and for us, our performance against last match against Czech was average, and we need to improve. Winning is important, but standard of performance is something we need to keep on growing. So it's about individuals taking their opportunity. And if they can play well today as individuals, then there's a good chance they'll play for Netherlands in the future.
Second game against Delta, how did you prepare for this clash, and what will be important to win today?
The first thing, we lost against them last game. It was part of our motivation, and it's a strong side in front of us. Most of the players play for the Dutch team, and it's why it's going to be a big game. We needed more experience to face them today. It's why we bring a few more players. But what we said, the Wolves was a laboratory for us for the national team, and it's still a laboratory. But now what we want is to finish well away from Romania, and I hope we prepared the game at the best.
Well, a real carrot dangled there, wasn't there, from Lynn Jones, the coach, saying that if you perform well here, then there is the opportunity to play international test match rugby. He keeps his cards pretty close to his chest, Lynn Jones. However, he's doing a great job with this group. And this is how Delta line up. There have been a couple of changes, a few enforced ones and a few because of the nature of the league and how it's there to develop players and programs. Predominantly in at 10 there as Kai van Kampen comes in. Last time they played it was Vikas Major. He's currently playing Buck Super Rugby for Cardiff Met, which is a real breeding ground for international rugby stars. Alex Donbrunt, Luke Northmore, Tom Pearson, etc. A lot more experience in this Romanian Wolves team, though, in that front row. Savin Kojakaru, the captain, and Manole. It was Van Paris, Lucas and Opsama last time, and they were given a pretty torrid time by the front row of Delta, who themselves is very, very different too. It's Rijkrot, Kahembe and Boysujin, where it was Wamadam, Bernie Coulson and Boysujin again on the tight head side this time. Stein Albers is the captain. It's Geraghty. Yes. captaining for Brussels Devils. And the crowds have come out in force. Why not as well? What a great way to start your rugby weekend. Wherever you're joining us from around the world, great to have your company for this one. Just a couple of minutes to go until kick-off. And just there is then rounds in Pool B. Everyone's played everyone in the round robin. These are the top two teams. Delta kicked things off, a brilliant win over the Brussels Devils. 43-10 at the NRC Stadium in Amsterdam. Then in Romanian Wolves, well, that was an absolutely outstanding game. 37-36. It's an absolutely fantastic rivalry. Two great rugby nations. Cool. Yeah, look back to where they were when they were beating Tier 1 nations like Ireland, like Wales. An increased level of competition is how they are going to get there. Then in round 3, Delta defeated Bohemia Rugby Warriors. Romanian Wolves defeated the Brussels Devils. That was after they'd beaten Bohemia Rugby Warriors, who are massively improved themselves. They'll play later. But out come the teams. Who is going to finish top shop in Pool B of this season's Rugby Europe Super Cup? Delta versus Wolves, 1 versus 2. But it all comes down to this. Just 1 point separated them last time. And if we get another 36-37 today, it was 17 all at half-time. I'm sure, well, most people would be pleased. I'm sure the losing team wouldn't. This youth, excitement, and opportunity is what faces these two teams here today. So our referee in charge, Paulo Duarte of Portugal. Tell you what, he's had a skin fade for the occasion as well, hasn't he? He knew that there were going to be cameras on the show today. Paulo, we see you, we respect you. Yeah, what about that battle today we just saw? Stefan Janku. Huge lock forward. So much of this game is going to be decided in the tight fives today. Two big physical packs, well coached. I think discipline's going to be key. It's Wolves getting us underway. Delta on the ball. Who's going to finish top of the shop here in Pool B of the Rugby Europe Super Cup? Well, Delta happy to go through a couple of phases in their own 22 before clearing that. Coburg at scrum half today. Has that been kept in? Yes, it has, and hacked forward too. An early chance here. Straight up into the hands of Stein Albers. Wolves victim of their own ambition there. Trying to keep the ball in when they could have just reset with a line out, and now they find themselves defending in their own half. Bart Vieringa at 13 in the head guard.
Tackle now!
Another carry there from Albers. If he'd have got a clean kick on that, we'd have had a foot race for the line. Instead, the inside ball, nice one from Van Kampen. Off his wing comes Tay Campbell. He's looking for work. It's good patience early on here from the Dutch. They're finding gain line hard to come by, though. Wolves defence kicking into gear. Now Van Kampen waits. It's a short ball though. Not really finding ways to stress this Wolves defence. Oh, and that's overcooked. Not a great kick. Bonaparte calls for the mark. Well, the early attack kind of petering out in the end. A bit of excitement to start with. Simeonescu looking comfortable there under the ball. Experienced fullback.
No, stop! Retreat.
And Vosa searching for touch, not finding it. Oh, has that gone out on the full? Well, first error from Delta. And they've coughed up some field position, but 2 minutes ball in play time there. That'll take its toll on the lungs. Our first look at the set piece, Kojikaru. Those who follow the Rugby Europe journey, whether it's the Super Cup or the Rugby Europe Championship, will know of Kojikaru, or the World Cup in fact. Real part of the furniture in Romanian rugby. Tipped on. Tweddle at number 4. Didn't fancy that one. That's a nice little shimmy. Tomine in at 12 today again. A lot more experience in this Wolves team. Yanku tips that one on and then adds his 120 plus kgs to a big clear out. Floated into space, Simeonescu. This lovely play. Oh, and it's taken as well, back inside, beautiful line, first try at the game, Altinok. Oh, that's fantastic. Kemal Altinok on the inside line. Wolves stressing the defence and making their own luck with the kick. And what a start, their first attack, sweeping the field, crashing the gain line, and Kemal Altinok on the end of a beauty. Well, that is some score, isn't it? And a warning sign there for Delta. When they get chances, they need to take them, because you can bet that the Wolves will. Conversion added. Simple one from under the poles, and it is 7-0. Gabriel Rupanu on kicking duty today. We do love a kicking 9, don't we? Let's take another look at this. So they've gone up the short side. Lovely float pass into space by Vosa, but then the kick chase. Superb. The support line, brilliant. And Altinok, he's going to do a lot of hard graft today. They'll be absolutely delighted they didn't lay a glove on him there. Fabulous score. How did Delta respond? Good exit by Wolves. There's good maturity about this team. Now Coburg on the left boot. Bit of a cumbersome chase, and Simeonescu comfortable underneath it. He's got that certain bit of cruise control, hasn't he, that so many good 15s do, where they can just step into traffic, buy the team a little bit of time. Rupanu finds Mitsu. Now the big tight head, Manoli. And in these early 6 minutes, we're already seeing big differences in the ability to get gain line. picked up low off the toes and a big fend on Coburg. The Romanian Wolves very much winning the physical battle. Well, until then, Tomine wrestled back. Oh, then over the ball. Is there a turnover coming here? Yes, there is. Oh, Delta really needed that. Sometimes, moments like that, well, they certainly relieve the pressure, but sometimes they turn the momentum. And then just as you get the momentum, you go and miss touch. That's an error. Simionescu with a howitzer. Maybe a bit too much of one. There's a huge in-goal area here. I'd say on 90% of pitches, rugby pitches globally, that ball is going out for a scrum back the other way. It's nearly the same size as the 22. So Van Kampen clears that. Vaavosa sends his outside centre, Schwartz, into the 22. Rupanu. Again, good handling from all around. That was being shifted on by Chiricha. You've got your flankers who can come into the line, act as an extra pivot. And then when you've got the likes of Yanku and Manole, they just crash into tacklers all day. Inside ball again, this time Chiricha, the battering ram. Vaavosa, Stetko, he's off his wing. Oh, this is quick ball, excellent ball, and Altinok searching for his second try. Another good line, Savin. Alarm bells ringing here for Delta. This time it's Kochukaru. This speed of ball, this ruck speed, so draining for Delta. Oh, beautiful line. Has that been dropped? No. Bonaparte, soft hands. And it's the second score. Adrian Mitu. Another one for the back row club. And eventually, the speed of ball, the accuracy and the relentlessness from Wolves. Delta just run out of defenders. This is a lightning start from Wolves. Watch me too, just peeling around. Sharp hands, wasn't it? It was a 2-on-1. Van Kampen was there, didn't know whether to commit to Vaavosa or pick up Mitu. Ten minutes gone, 2 tries on the board. Delta shell-shocked, and Wolves quality.
No.
Well, flags stay down.
See. Okay.
But they certainly won't mind too much, Romanian Wolves.
Hold.
It's been a dream start. 12-0 they lead. And there's the try scorer, Mitu,
Take a step.
claiming that kickoff.
That's all right. Take a step.
Another
Take a
carry
step.
from
Take a
Yanku.
step. Thank you. Use now.
He's had a busy start, hasn't he? More than just a battering ram. Just to think that all came from Delta winning the penalty and missing touch as well. Monty Leverstein.
Use.
And Delta deciding even earlier this time to go to the boot. making Wolves play, but Wolves will play. Plenty of options for that clearance kick too. Valvosa comfortable there. Simeonescu comfortable there. Listen better. Here's Schwartz. Great feet from Schwartz. Didn't have an offload option though. Now he does.
No offside.
Picked up on the bounce, and Van Kampen.
Tackle!
Brilliant from Vierenga there. Now Van Kampen. Shipped on to Van Dijk.
Stay.
First time we've seen him ball in hand. Wolves asked if he played that on the floor. Referee says no. Coburg. Again, it's down to Vierenga
Holding.
to try and do something, and he gets turned over. It's a bit too lateral there from Delta.
It's all right. You blocked the ball. Yeah, I understand.
Nobody really testing defence.
Holding.
Not stretching nor testing. Bart Vierenga there. A couple of nice breaks. They want to try and get him into space, or at least give him opportunity.
Let's see. Let's go quicker. Ball!
13 minutes gone. Wolves no longer going at a point a minute, but it's 2 attacks and 2 tries so far.
No. No, no.
And this maul looking useful too. Monty Leverston thought he got himself in a good spot, but he's called away. It's out again from Wolves. Rupanu swallowed up. Good pressure there from Kai van Kampen. And then Wolf van Dijk gives away the penalty.
Yeah. Shot. Side entry, number 7.
And then Wolves are going to go for the posts.
Okay. Vezi oportunidade de toque, acho que está aí ao pé de ti. Tá bem, este está aqui. Yeah. Tem aqui. Hold. No. 1. Respect 5. Use. Stop.
And again, Wolves just not taking any risks, are they? They're playing excellent cup final rugby.
Away blue.
15-0.
Tackle now.
Delta just desperately trying to get into this game.
Get back.
Where can they find the gain line from? Kai van Kampen this time. It's been Mark Coburg mainly. Well, that mistake will do. And that's what they're looking for. By the looks of things, they'd slightly overcooked the kick as well. There'd have been a mark available.
Come on, blue. I'll have a look. I understand. I'll have a look. I didn't see. Okay? Understand? I didn't see. I didn't see. He's in the middle. Shift to the left, please.
And let's look at the set scrum then. Savin, Kochikaru, Manole, Ramadan, Benny Coulson and Beisuyin.
No heads, eh? Crouch. Bind. Sit.
Mark Coburg. They have a plan here, Delta, but first job, get the ball out from the scrum, which they do. Tay Campbell comes off his wing. Great line from the 14. Now Van Dijk. This more like it from Delta. This is the kind of ball speed they can work with. Van Oord finds Van der Avoort. Score of an excellent try in that opening round. Coburg. Van Kampen gets bogged down, so they're an orchestra without a conductor for the next phase or so while he gets back into position. Little switch on the inside from Van Oord. Oh, what a tackle on Bart Vieringa. Nearly lost his lower legs. Bit more about this though from Delta.
Number 6.
And then Wolves not rolling away. Penalty Delta.
Okay. Yeah.
A decision to be made here. They're 3 scores down.
Perfect.
One of those scores could be a penalty, so 3 points would be the sensible option, but they've come to play, they've come to win. So Kai Van Kampen has gone to the corner.
Hold. Hold. Move.
Coming up to the quarter waypoint. This the closest Delta have been, and you feel as though if they're going to get anything from this game, they need to be clinical. And they need to take their opportunities. And that's brilliantly defended by Wolves.
Unplayable.
Unplayable. Smothered that ball, getting through the seam.
You go for the scrum, eh?
Once you're on that ball, you don't have to let it go.
Yeah.
The proper rebinding.
Okay. They can adjust if it's positive, but I'll have a look. Yeah. Yeah. So I'll ask you a question. Don't play with the heads, so we can focus on the what matters.
Take another look at this try.
Yeah.
Beautiful dab and chase,
don't
wasn't
play
it,
with
by
the
Hinckley Vaevosa.
Keep square. Okay. Let's go.
And then Kemal Altinok on the
feedback.
inside line.
Just shift to the left.
Helps himself to a meat pie and 5 points.
Shoulder out. Shoulder out. Crouch. Bind. Sit. Behind the ball. Use it now, Blue. Use it.
Well, he was told to use it 3 times there by the referee. Adrian Mitu.
Push back.
Good pressure on the scrum by Delta. I think Lynn Jones will be pleased with that.
Behind the ball. Go back. Go back.
20 minutes gone. Acres of space in that deep dead ball zone.
Number 9. Yeah. Number 9. Listen. Say to you number 8. If I say use it, you use it. The ball is stationary. The scrum is stationary. You need to use it. Okay? Over there.
Ross Benny Coulson, the Delta hooker. That's one of the great rugby moustaches, isn't it? Not one of the great rugby throws, though. Oh, bone rattler.
No advantage. There was not
What a
straight in
shot by
line up to go
Joris
back to the
Smits.
advantage.
I mean, it's
have
not
an
going to
option,
count for anything
Captain,
because we were
from
playing
line
the
up.
advantage.
What you want? Line up. Line up.
And Wolves are going to go for the line out here, but
go.
what a shot by Joris Smits.
Let's go, guys.
Stop a big man like that in his tracks.
Line. Halfway line. Red. Halfway line.
Well, picked up off the toes, and then Mies Woods starts to make his way forward. Wolf van Dijk in there at first receiver. He gets wrestled back, but more of a choke tackle. It's another great moustache, isn't it? Delta fully committed to it as Van Kampen finds touch, and it's a bit better from Delta, certainly in terms of territory and possession. They just need to find themselves a cutting edge now.
Five. Open up. Open up. Yeah. Time is off. Yeah. Just to get some time. Let's go. You ready? Come on.
Here come Delta again then. Looking to use Wolf van Dijk in the midfield. He's been the man, the go-to man. That was a little bit clumsy from the engine room going forward.
Tackle!
And this is the pitch, part of the pitch where Delta have just run out of ideas a little bit. Dorius Lepoule.
Leave it, boys, leave it.
The next to charge, the next to tremble. Van Dijk out of the back this time. Van der Voort. Brought down by Damien Bonaparte. A lot of room around him. And just like that, the ideas run out again. And Wolves will have the put in at the scrum.
Come is off. The men down. Okay. What is it? Okay. Is it good to continue? Yes, I'll give you enough time to assess. Yeah, make sure he's all right. Yeah.
Well, a few injury concerns. If you're just joining us, well, you'll see the score 15-0, but the tail of the tape is Delta turned the ball over it forward, had an early chance, and we thought, oh, we could be in for a game here.
Yeah, I think the ball's already out.
Okay.
What might be happening, putting the ball, and lifting a little bit, but stacking the ball there. So.
Well, yeah, just check it, but that's
yeah, perfect. Let's go. Yeah, what I'm saying is, over there, the scrum was stationary.
But then,
I said use it, you need to use it.
The first try was scored by Artenok, and then Adrian Mitu got that one the second.
But I said to the number 8 to use it. No. If I say use it, he needs to play. I'll watch. I'll watch. Is the middle? Yeah. Come on.
Sorry, I was just listening into the referee there. The conversation's always fascinating. But yes, tries from Artenok, try from Mitu. One successful conversion, one misconversion, one penalty from Gabriel Rupanu. Delta with a little bit of time in the 22. They're just lacking the cutting edge. Wolves winning the physical battle. And therefore the scoreboard battle as well. Again, Mito. Well, told to use it, doesn't use it, then gets the advantage. Feels like a strange sequence of events. And now a bit of pace at the left-hand side. This is superb, absolutely superb. Simeonescu finds Schwartz off, and it's turned over, and Mies van Oord rescues Delta.
Tackle is complete, you need to release. Yeah, let's go.
Take another look at this. We talked about that cruise control, didn't we? Simeonescu. Lovely timing of the run from Schwartz. Just lost it as he hit the deck. Well, that would have been spectacular. We had Rupanu tearing up the inside as well.
Advantage knock. Advantage over. Backwards.
Knock-on advantage done. Simeonescu feeling super confident. Bonaparte
Full advantage.
knocked on one way, then the other.
No advantage. 2
Referee.
knock-ons. First blue. Thank you.
Happy enough for the game to
Knock
play on
on,
until
knock
nothing's
on.
happening. So we'll bring it back. We'll have another scrum and a bit more space for Delta to attack.
What I'm
It's
feeling
the first
is
of
they push
3
straight,
Rugby Europe Super
both
Cup games
sides,
this weekend.
and then it's starting to wheel. That's what I'm seeing. Okay.
Yeah, that's. But like you watch the hookers standing up. That's.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here's the middle. Yeah. Get your bind higher. Good binding.
And all of them available on Rugby Europe TV as well. And we look forward to your company for each and every one.
Bind. Sit. Stay.
Another solid scrum from Delta.
Stay here. Stay here.
Seems as though Wolves has got a little edge, but nothing yet to really yield a penalty or anything for the ref to be too concerned about.
Stay back. Push back. Stay here. Stop.
Coburg sends that up. One for Campbell to chase, but it goes
Retreat.
infield.
Play on.
Now Chidika back there, now hack forward, now a foot race, and it bounces up for Delta, and they get their first score. Well, we wondered where it was going to come from. It comes from Dan van der Avoord. And all the opportunities they've had that they were unable to take advantage of, suddenly an opportunity presents itself out of nowhere. It's charged down, it loops up. Nothing Schwartz can do on the turn other than keep Dan van der Voort wide. So a tough conversion to come, but Delta on the board, and finally a little bit of something to cling on to in this game. First go off the tee for Kai van Kampen.
You okay?
Excellent kick. Delta 7, Wolves 15.
Próximos 20 minutos ou 10 minutos vai ser a doer.
Strange game, rugby, isn't it? You can be under the cosh, then all of a sudden an opportunity presents itself.
Hand the kicker. Push back. Take a step, Blue.
7:15. Something Wolves have done very well is get those exits. It's a little bit scrappier for Delta, and that is incredibly frustrating for the Dutch team.
Take our time. Middle. Now it's good. Say again. Breakthrough is for both teams. Yeah, I'm watching. Crouch.
Coming up to the last 10 minutes of the half, Delta
Bind.
should be about 40 metres further up the pitch, defending a line out. Instead,
Okay. I give you a mark, you adjust to the left. Your right foot is to be on the left. All the way we're chasing the heads. Okay, makes sense? You can put the left in the front, but this one needs to be on the left of the mark. Okay, let's go. Keep the balance.
huge credit to our referee. He's letting these players know exactly what he wants
Good binding.
at scrum time.
Crouch. Go one. Bind. Sit.
And a penalty, there it is.
Left side. Holding.
Delta's little bit of scrum dominance finally telling. Penalty against Kwame
Over
Wamadam.
here. Let's go.
Another look at this, 2 of them up. In fact, it's that charge down. I'd love to see it from another angle. I think it's come off the head.
Put your legs closer. Yeah. Yeah, if you put your
Big
legs closer,
pressure on the grounding. But eventually gets it down. I think he might have got an elbow to the mouth for his troubles too in the challenge. Oh, on the line out, not straight. Not just Delta wasting opportunities in the 22, is it? This time Wolves.
Line up. Line up. Line up.
Fluff their lines
How many?
in the 22.
How many? 2. Go back, go back. 10. Go 10. Go 10. Hold. No. Go back. Play advantage. Offside. No advantage. Offside.
Just
Come
what
on in.
Delta needed.
The line out is not over. You're already here. Yeah. Yeah.
Just what Delta needed. Absolutely huge moment. And having coughed up the possession inside the 22, Wolves would have been licking their lips there, but Delta, well, they get away with it. It's still 7:15.
Understood? Yeah. No.
Better line-up ball from Delta. Benny Coulson finds his man, but Wolves straight over it.
Oh, it's all right.
And I'd imagine they'll be pumping this straight
Be careful
back
with
to the
twist,
corner.
Okay? Holding on. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I saw it. Huh? Makes sense? Yeah. Just sub? Is it a sub? Yeah. Time is off. Substitution.
Oh, first substitution of the match. Waiting for confirmation of it. Hopefully this injury not too serious.
Yeah.
I mean, Kojikaru, he has made a tough stuff, isn't he?
Is he coming off? Yes. Yes, we are. No, substitution. Yes. Yes.
Well, is he coming off? That's the question.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Who is the captain?
But you,
now?
Kojikaru.
Number 7. Thank you. Well played.
Six Rugby Europe Championships, 1 Rugby World Cup. However, his race is run today.
You good?
Disappointing end to him, to the game for him.
What up?
He limps off. I've no doubt he'll be back, and we look forward to it. Tudor Budnariu
What is out?
coming on to replace him. Played most of his rugby in the Super League for Steaua Bucharest.
That's for you. 10 meters. 10. Go back.
Has played for the national team. And his first job is going to be to find his man in the line out here. What a position to come into. That's a great arrow, and here he comes. Lovely ball. Oh. Well, Wolves, will they live to rue, should I say? All of these missed opportunities. Budnariu found the pass. They were gliding through the hole. And they've knocked it on in the 22 again. Here is Kai van Kampen. Sending that one deep. Wolves coming back through Mitu. Crunches into it on the halfway line. Next, Chirika, the only back rower for Wolves, not to get on the score sheet so far. Oh, what a Delta doing. Just a foolish penalty to give away. It's frustrated me as a neutral.
Still advantage.
Can't imagine what it'll do to Lynn Jones. Ball over the top. Here's Bonaparte.
No advantage.
Nudge into space, but we'll go back for the penalty. And Delta's discipline costing them again.
Off feet. Stay up. Again. He knows. Number 2. Let's see. Let's go, let's go. Don't close.
Just outside the 22, coming up to the last 5 minutes of the half. Matthew Tweddle takes it well. The big men going to it. There's a hand on that from Benny Coulson. Oh, and he's turned that over. Outstanding play from the hooker. And the offload too. Oh, lovely stuff. Delta cutting loose, trying to feed the speed. Van der Voort nudges that back in field. Oh, and it's covered by Stetko, who's denied us one of the great Rugby Europe Super Cup tries. But it's back in the hands of Delta, who are over and right back in it. A sweeping move the length of the field, finished by Ross Benny Coulson, who strip at the maul, set it all up.
I'll give you time.
Oh, that is joyous, and that is brilliant. And from being under the cosh for 35 minutes, Delta are back within 3. It's 12-15. And it is game on. Lung-busting chase there from the hooker.
I'll give you.
The easiest of finishes, but rewind to that maul.
4 minutes.
Wolves pour him forward. He gets a big pour in it and strips it out. Kai van Kampen to make it a 1-point game. Oh, you bet he does. (14-15). And the Wolves must be wondering what is happening. They've been dominant. And they have been sucker punched once, then twice, but the fluidity of that move.
Less than 3.
Great to see Delta playing some rugby.
The ball is there. No.
Delta 14, Wolves 15.
Conditioning the clean
This
up.
time it's
He's over
Wolves'
there.
discipline
Don't
that lets
mind
them
me.
down.
He's over here. At least play in front of me. Okay? Rolling away. That's for you, Blue. Here.
Well, is there something else just before half-time? Imagine if Delta can earn themselves a little penalty in the half and the trusty right boot of Kai van Kampen can kick him into the lead. Well, it's not going to happen there, is it? Oh,
No.
I've given him the curse. Sorry, everyone.
Let's go. From here. Knock on.
Stay down. Let's go.
Middle.
Did you take him out of the air, sir?
I didn't see that. Yeah.
I trust you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Ross Benny Coulson.
Good. Crouch. Bind. Sit.
That is a big, big scrum collision. Biggest of the game so far.
Okay, that's not good enough. We had good scrums. Let's go harder.
One person change.
He's the middle.
And again, it's Benny Coulson. He's getting in the referee's ear about Tudo Budnario.
Let's go, boys. Stay tight. Stay tight.
Crouch. Bind. Sit.
Oh, come move.
Better this time.
The advantage.
Oh, what a good contest that Wolves get on the right side of. It'll be them that'll have the penalty just before half-time, unless it comes to a little bit more. Oh, the referee has said advantage over.
Advantage over.
Which you don't normally get. Huge credit to the referee, I like that. Wasn't a free shot at it.
30 seconds. Will be last ball, last play.
Just a reminder that our clock isn't linked in with the referee's watch, therefore, this is the last play of the half.
Blue, open up, set your numbers. Go back. Stand up. You need to be on the line, please. Let's go.
Well, it eventually will be. Good ball. That is a great dart. And that is half-time. And what looked like it might be a runaway victory for the Wolves is all of a sudden a fantastic contest. Excellent resilience. And opportunism from Delta. We'll get there eventually. They picked up a couple of converted tries to cancel out the efforts from Mitu and Altinok. It's the Rupanu penalty that's looking like a really good decision to go for the 3 now. It's all that separates these two teams in this Rugby Europe Super Cup Pool B final. Wolves leading by a single point after 14 unanswered ones by Delta. The Romanians, though, they've got the advantage with 40 minutes to go. It's Romanian Wolves 15, Delta 14 at half-time. Second half incoming. Welcome back, everybody. This the Rugby Europe Super Cup Pool B final. Delta versus Wolves, about to come back out for the last 40 minutes of their campaign. Brussels Devils versus Bohemia Rugby Warriors is kicking off in a couple of hours' time. And then tomorrow, we're back up to Pool A. The top dogs, Iberians versus Lusitanos, playing off for second place after Black Lion launched themselves into their Challenge Cup campaign with a victory in the Super Cup again, defeating their Portuguese rivals last week. Doing it pretty comfortably too. Richard Cockrell saying that they're too good for the competition and that they need a new challenge. What will that new challenge be? Well, the challenge for these two teams is to get over the line in what has turned into a really tight contest. Wolves, well, they're winning the set-piece battle, they're winning the physical battle, but Delta, out of the tunnel first, have shown real character and having wasted a few opportunities. They got a little lucky break off a charge down and then scored a fabulous try through. Ross Benny Coulson started with a rip. They went the length of the pitch, and then one phase later, the hooker arrived to dot down from short range. That has been the moment of the game. As Tay Campbell got a big moment in him. Kai van Kampen, well, he's kicked well. And Hinkley Varvosa for Wolves.
Wolves, blue.
Well, he really has shown a few moments of magic, including that kick and chase for the first try. There's 1 point in it. Kai van Kampen gets the second half underway. Delta 14, Wolves 15. Fourth place in the Rugby Europe Super Cup is up for grabs.
Use. Behind, please. Take a step. Yes. Use now.
Wolf van Dijk dropping into the deep field there. Touch of the old school about him, isn't there? High short, tucked in, sleeves rolled up.
Thank you.
A bit of old school energy and attitude about the way he plays too. Doesn't take a backward step. But it's Wolves on the ball first, not known for being particularly ambitious from inside their own half. Thought Voort might have gone a little high there.
Retreat here, retreat. Thank you.
And Hinkley Varvosa happy enough to keep that in field. Van Kampen.
No.
Good chase coming, but a clean take from Simeonescu.
Roll away. You are okay. Interfering, clean out. Number 12.
Mias Voits, the man punished, just needs to get out of the way. He's actually cost his team a penalty. Oh, line-out's really good. Picked off the top by Tweddle. And here they come. Lovely line by Simeonescu on the support. He's got speed burning up outside him, but he went alone. Wolves in a great position now, into the 22 for the first time in the second half. Delta asking the question and getting the turnover. Oh, that should have gone.
Blue. Take a step. Retreat here, retreat, retreat.
Stetko was in.
50-22 option.
Instead it's Schwartz looking for the 50-22, getting the 50-22.
Yeah, 50-22.
Great kick. Great outcome.
Seven.
Oh, but they could have scored there. Simeonescu through the dummy. It would have been a tough finish for Stetko.
Stop. Yeah. Here we need to get it a little bit open. Open. Line for you, from here. You're the same. Let's go. Not held.
Oh, he's over.
It's not held, it's momentum. Carry it.
Jason Tomine with the first try of the second half, and that was a little bit too easy, wasn't it? We know how well he attacks the gain line. Delta too passive. Look how much of a run-up he's got there on a flat ball. It was a committed effort from Kai van Kampen, but nobody up there to meet him. The defence disconnected. And Jason Tomine, in the end, one of the easiest tries he'll score all season. Rupanu. Second conversion of the day for him, and a bit of comfort on the scoreboard as well. 8 points again, a 2-score game. Taking just 5 minutes of the second half to extend that lead once more. And that'll be frustrating for Delta. They've made it so easy there for Tomine.
Use! Retreat!
And again, a good exit, a good clearance.
Red!
Another area of the game where Wolves have been better. The mark called by Barbosa. And they're happy enough to slow it down. They're not in a rush, are they, Wolves? Not with an 8-point lead. It's nice to have that left foot, right foot combo in midfield too, as we take another look at this finish. How has he got so much space? Referee happy enough that that was momentum, not the extra roll, and I think that's probably fair when you see the slide on the back. There's no effort to propel himself. He can reach out, place that down. A good challenge in the air, and Benny Coulston can carry again into Budnario. Substitute in the first half for Conjugado at hooker. Coburg to Van Kampen. A little messy. Wolves thought they turned that ball over, but Boisugen carried instead. Wolves putting on so much pressure at the breakdown, and it yields another penalty. Committing to everyone. Discipline, discipline, discipline. So there's the tackle. Look at that, straight over the top, Budnario. Delta too slow on the clear out. Off the top this time by Tuador. Pick up, brilliant. And the cover good too. Barbosa looking for another of those little nudges. He's got a beautiful touch for them, hasn't he?
Tackle now! Stay back. Use!
The Wolves in the second half doing exactly what they did in the first half, working their way up the pitch and making Delta exit, and Delta losing every kicking battle.
Blue ball. Open up, open up. Find your man, please. Open up.
Yeah, Barbosa, Rupano, Simeonescu just putting themselves in better positions than Van Orden, Van Kampen and Coburg.
Offside, back line.
All offside.
Come with me.
With a 2-score lead, I wouldn't be surprised if they go for the corner.
Back line, left
And make it a 3-score lead
back
for the
line,
second
back
time.
line.
Did lead 15-0.
Let's go. Short.
Oh, Schwartz says posts.
I'll ask. It was the AR. Yeah. But I think it was the back line that left early in the line. Números, fez algum para mim? Deixei. Captain. 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 The two centers. Sorry.
Confirmation that Virenga and Voits were the two guilty parties.
7. Isn't it?
3 more for Rupanu, 3 more for Wolves.
10.
14-15 becomes 14-25. 10 unanswered points
É claro e óbvio, não tem problema. Bora lá.
in the second half.
Set.
Got a groan there, not happy with the restart. Presented by Valvota.
Behind the ball. Retreat now, retreat!
Rupanu sends it back. Simeonescu
Yeah.
sends it forward. Oh, and a big run from deep here. Some old school number 18. You love to see it. Coburg. Ramadan. And Benny Coulson. It's a bit more like it from Delta. Some of their big carriers stepping up. Joris Smith's the latest to go. And then they go to the boot when they run out of ideas. But Tay Campbell there on the far side, just chasing up. Putting a bit of pressure to stop Wolves going wide. But they still might try and do it here. What a ball that is. Off the right-hand side. And then rolling forward goes Stetko. The Wolves up over halfway. The clear-out arrives. So does Rupanu. Oh, and they're stretching from right to left, then left to right. Here comes Valvasa. Still Valvasa looking for a pass on. He scoops it out. It's gone forward. And it's Delta ball. Hinkley, Valvasa. Yes, couldn't help himself, but that would have been glorious.
There is a knock-on the pass. Scrum. The offload was forward. Yeah. Who? Let's play. Let's play. Middle. That's yours.
Pass it. Thanks. Here. Thanks. Okay. No, there, yes.
Yeah. Who's the middle?
Tot op! Go! Yep. Nice, boys.
Crouch. Bind. Enough. Yeah. I'll give you time. Just don't engage both. Come on. You're good. You're good. Just keep that space. Yeah. Let's go. Shoulders out. Shoulders out, please. Shoulder. Crouch. Bind.
So the second half gone. Referee losing patience with the scrum.
Yeah.
See the wind rushing through the flags there to the left-hand side of your screen. So there is a slight wind advantage for Delta in the second half. But it's still Wolves who are managing to win the kicking battle. But that's fair old distance cleared. Kai van Kampen.
No, that's him. Guys, open up here. Open up. Yeah. Yeah. Stay there. Stay.
But Wolves ballers, it was just a free kick, not a penalty.
Collapsing. No red. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go, guys.
As Wolves just working their way up the pitch.
I understand, but are you
And
interfering
again,
with the
Delta.
clean out? Number 2, you are all right. The tacklers.
Sloppy penalties to concede. This one a little bit out of the range of Gabriel Rupanu, though. So instead, Marius Simeonescu.
I know you want to get the ball.
I know. I just
sorted out
wanted
the
Bailey to run
tacklers.
away.
Yeah.
Well, substitutions will start shortly. We're getting to that time of the game. More great communication from the referee, though. I think he's been really good today, particularly around the scrum, particularly around the breakdown. As that ball's lost forward as Tudor Budnario looks to surge into the 22. Now, are we getting to that stage of the game, again, as we did in the first half,
You're putting a lot of pressure.
where Wolves start to be a little
We need
bit
to find
wasteful,
again,
and it costs them.
I said to you, right foot on the mark, left on the mark. Yeah. Let's go. Makes it easy for you guys.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Go, let's go. Yes. Yes. Yep.
Crouch.
Thanks, boys.
Bind. Sit.
Well, Coburg not happy he's got enough of a gap to put it into. Wolves absolutely piling on the pressure.
Tackle now.
And Stein Albers
Eight, no.
rescuing the situation.
Stay there. Stay there. Stop. Push back. Take a step. Yeah.
Again, this
Thank you.
difference between the teams, isn't it?
Stay.
You think how
Stop here.
well Wolves have been able to clear their lines, and they've just been able to stress Delta, who've got a good kick. Oh, there's a good chase by Tay Campbell. Thought for a second he might intercept it.
No.
Instead, he's absolutely set the crowd on fire. Big shot from Tay Campbell.
Perfect.
Really
That's good,
excellent
guys.
winger.
Hold on.
Not seen much of him in attack so far as that tempting ball opens up the space. Just teased Dan van der Avoord into going for that one. Oh, brilliant line this time by Janku.
Play on.
And now Wolves are playing, cruising forward. Viovasa to Simeonescu. What a pair of pivots those two are.
Hands on the rack. Under
And
pressure. Hands in the rack.
somehow Delta escape again.
Let's play.
So Paul Grauer
You can.
lining up to come on.
That's over there.
Hey, boys, let's go.
Let's play. No.
Well, the referee wants to play. I think everyone else probably wants a breather.
I'll stop time. Now. Yeah. Line is the middle. Yeah. Yes, you can do it. Number 8, blue, and number 5, and number 14 is over there.
So Virgil Genia coming on.
Number
Christy
2 red,
Boboc
2 red.
coming on.
Substitution.
And Ross Benny Coulson
Yes.
leaving the field as well. So he'll be replaced by Robbie Kutsia.
Let's go.
There is Christy
good?
Boboc.
Complete.
Another of the international stars
Not yet.
in this
After.
Wolves team.
You can speak to me after.
They certainly don't get any weaker when
Come
he's
on.
on the pitch.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. You stop playing. Let's do it again. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Because in the simultaneous, in the whistle, we do it again. Yes, of course. Yeah. Yeah. No one was ready. Sorry, my mistake. Yeah, my mistake. Yeah. Can you turn off the mic, please? Turn off the mic. Just wait, just wait, just wait, just wait. Turn off the mic, please. Antoine, turn off the mic. Come on.
So that instruction there between the referee and his AR. The ARs have got microphones so they can be in touch with the referee. However, they're on a push button so they can call things in. But Antoine, the AR over on this near side, obviously left his microphone on. And our referee not having it. Oh, Stimianescu.
Not held.
It's a good chase. He's recovered well, though.
Push back, yeah. Push back, push
Gone
back,
for
push
that
back.
with a boot. It's a tough
Thank
touch
you.
when you get the approach wrong.
Retreat one. Thank you. Play on.
Oh, messy ball.
Play advantage.
Oh, play on.
Still advantage.
Once, then the other, and Delta.
No advantage.
Well, need to do their yoga, don't they? Because they can't get down, they can't touch their toes, and they keep knocking on the ball there.
Yes. Come on. Middle. Let's play. Let's play. They're driving forward. Yeah. I'll have a look, but you're driving forward. You're too close. Take a step. So you go to left to the mark, and then you go back. Yeah. Thank you so much. Second. Square. Crouch. Bind. Sit.
Final quarter of the game.
Yeah. Yeah. You two, come over. Come on, come over.
And the two hookers are in trouble. Robbie Coetzee is only just on the
Definitely I
pitch.
cannot be on both sides, but I can with my ARs to help me out. Clearly, we're struggling with the hit, and then with the binding, and you are too loose going down. Let's keep it up. Strong binding. Let's go.
In fact, it wasn't the two hookers at all. It was the two loose heads. Savin and Warmadom.
Thank you. Shoulder. Second. Bash. Crouch. Bind. You're going forward. Go back.
Delta free kick. Well, they need the next score, really, don't they? Give themselves a platform to try and win this game. Van Kampen has to throw the dummy. It's bounced one way, then the other off the kick. Pinballed around into Wolves' hands, then back into Delta. That's good work. Tay Campbell. Campbell chasing his own kick. This should be cover across, but it's taken over the line by Stimianescu.
Go back.
He manages to kick himself clear. Oh, good hands that by Warmadom. Wolves having to set this defensive line now. But they're back outside the 22. There's Coetzee. Replacement hooker. Oh, look at that. Van Kampen just flying out of the conflict zone. And then trapped behind the gain line. Altinok.
Number 8, side entry.
Oh, no. Stein Albers enters from the side. And the opportunity's gone.
Over there. Play.
No, this time
Retreat now. 5.
it's Wolves who missed touch. And then knock it on. That's a bad one. That's a really bad one from Stimianescu. Who was otherwise been pretty flawless.
Substitutions.
Oh, this was the chase earlier, wasn't it? What a tackle that is.
Yeah.
Tomine shot down by Tay Campbell.
I think there is a couple of subs for you guys. Just double check the number. that's why I gave free kicks now. But you need to show me a bigger picture, better picture as well, eh? Making your life harder as well, and mine. Okay, I understand. But are you all done? Middle.
So Joris
Come
Smith's
to the left, please.
race is run. And a change at 10 as well. Sam Van Beek coming in.
Shoulder, please.
Sikate Georgi coming in for Alexandru Savin too after another
Fine.
typically no-nonsense appearance from him. It's a fresh front row now with Balan coming in for Manole. 17 minutes to make an impression. Tay Campbell in at first receiver. Oh, thinking about that inside ball, but defence closed the door first. It was Stepko who got there. Now Campbell with another touch. He's come looking for work. Fed up of being out there on the flank and not getting any ball.
No.
Albers gets that diesel engine running.
Good boys.
Here's Van Beek. Oh, lovely ball by Van Beek out to Goods. And Delta building inside the 22.
No. No.
Little switch inside. Coburg. Just as it slows down, this is where Delta need to be careful, because this is where they start to lose the physical battle. But Wolves
Roll. Number 20.
not rolling away. Something Delta have been mostly
Right.
guilty of.
Don't use him, but he needs to make a better effort, but don't use him. Yeah. Yeah. Roll away. Number 20. What do you want? Shot. Yes.
Well, they're opting for the 3 points here,
Está tudo bem com
which is
vocês?
an interesting decision.
Estou-vos a perder. Clica melhor nisso.
So it takes them up to 17.
Yeah.
And they'll still need 2 scores, so I'm not entirely sure of the logic of this. But it is their first points of the half. 17-25.
Substitution. Yeah. Number 9 and number
It is
16.
still
Yeah. Number 3 red. Number 3. Substitution. Yeah,
still a contest.
Only the 9. Okay. Okay. I understand.
Bilal Egbert
Come on.
is going to come on the loose head side. That's a good 66-minute shift from Gabor. On this synthetic surface, the game played at a good pace.
First man.
Oh, just like that,
Holding.
Wolves win the penalty. They say the points don't count till you've exited, and Delta's exits have been not great. Very kind way of putting it. Alin Konash is on. Really talented scrum half. And how about this from Wolves? Putting this straight into the corner. They could have gone for the 3 points, immediately cancel out the 3 they conceded.
That's good.
Instead, they want to rub salt in. Good line out, taken by Tweddle.
Don't change your mind, eh?
Now it's time for the big men in the maul. They're pretty fresh as well, particularly those big trucks at the back. And over they go.
Collapsing.
Penalty try.
Get me a number, Marco.
Referees under the posts.
No, no. Here's your number.
Oh, Delta think they've won the penalty. Sorry, lads, that's not how it works. It's a penalty try. Not only is it 7 points on the board,
You cannot have
but
it
somebody
number
is
5.
going to the sin bin as
Collapsing.
well.
Cannot try.
And Monty Leverstein is being sent to the bin too.
What is out, please?
Yeah, there he is. Number 5, trying to drag it down.
What is out? Do you have a ball? Come off. Good.
And Delta, not only
Come
further
on.
down on the scoreboard, but now a player down as well. They'll play the majority of the remainder of this match with 14 on the pitch.
Backwards, play on.
And now Delta's defence is disintegrating and Wolves can turbo forward. Look at this pace from Simeonescu. Simeonescu, oh, brought down 5 metres
Turnover is
short.
good. Play
And
advantage.
Delta have turned it over. Well, that's twice Simeonescu's been turned over in
No
the
advantage,
22
holding.
after quite brilliant
ball.
breaks. 70 minutes
Holding.
into this game and Marius Simeonescu. Absolutely awesome. We have been meters away, sometimes even less than that, from phenomenal highlights reel tries.
Contemplation, Pedro. Yeah, that's good. Contemplation. No, Avi. Stay there. Let's go, let's go.
Konash. 10 minutes to go in this one. And the result, well, looking beyond any doubt now, isn't it? Certainly is. Wolves gliding through. The offload, good. The tackle, good. Konash denied, but how
No.
long for?
Red, push back.
Well,
Oh,
Balan
short.
goes from close range. Oh, he's just short.
Short now.
And short again. So Delta still defending bravely. Joji offers the latch. And the big men get it down. Well, too fast, too strong, too powerful. Usually it's the forwards who create the platform and the backs who finish it off. But this time it was the backs that created the platform with scything runs through the middle.
Yeah. Sure,
And
do
it's
it
the
now.
2 replacement props. Balan
yeah,
gets
yeah.
the try. Joji
Yeah.
in behind him. 1/4 of a ton plus tax
No pull on base, sure.
being pushed through a hole.
Sure. Yeah. I'll stop time. No pull on base, sure. 7 minutes? 8 minutes. 8. Yeah, 8.
Well, Alan Conakry,
Yep.
22 years of age. Gets
Yeah, do
his
it.
first
Do
2
it.
points.
Come on.
Talented young scrum half. Plenty of full Romanian caps already.
Substitution. Yeah.
Plenty more still to come, I'm sure. 2 kicking scrum halves in this
Completed.
Romanian Wolves team.
1, 2.
Very French, actually, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Say again. Ah, okay. Cheers. Well done. Well played. Come on.
Delano Janssen van der Sleet coming on. I like the way the referee says well played to the players too. It's just a nice touch, isn't it?
Stay here.
Doesn't cost anything to be nice. Oh, Daniel Ply coming on for
outside.
Simeonescu.
Second back.
Seriously
Push
strong
back, take a
bench
step,
from this
yeah.
Wolves team. The confirmation, Delano Janssen van der Sleet coming on for
Taken
Kwame
back.
Wamadam.
There. Second back.
Well, that was
Second back
taken
to the
straight back
22.
in. So Delta can go searching for tries.
Perfect. Hold on, Marco.
I mean, the game is done.
No.
As Wout Roters comes in for Bart Wieringa.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Guys, I need you in, please. Come on.
Scruffy line-up ball, but it's still with Delta. Robbie Coetzee regathers, throws the dummy. Snatched up by Wolf van Dijk. He's been a little quieter in the second half, but here he is with the ball in the 22. Max Weerder, the next to charge. Voorts wants it, Voorts gets it, and where's one from Tomine? Brilliant tackle, but where's this speed of ball been for Delta?
No.
Coetzee, high energy. Campbell finds the pass. Roters finds the finish. And Delta give the crowd something to cheer about. Great try. Great try, and I think it'll just be frustrating for Delta knowing that they've got this kind of quality, but they've just not been able to do it for 80 minutes. Keeping in mind, they've got 14 on the pitch at the moment too.
Here's again. Thank you. Cheers. Can you get me a little bit of sugar?
Sorry?
Find some. I got me your a little bit of sugar. Yes. Can you find it? Thank you.
Let's keep the ball in play.
Fabulous kick. 2 more points to bring it closer, but it is going to be tough old comeback from here. Poor Mies van Orde as well has lost his number. Looked a little bit loose in the first half. They've just decided to get rid of it. 24-39. Still a 3-score game. Strangely, that 3-point penalty seemed to be a turning point, didn't it? They conceded the penalty directly after adding 3 to it.
Yep.
Penalty try, yellow card.
Hands off, substitution. Number 9, red.
It's been an uphill struggle
5
since
minutes.
then. Another substitution
to
coming
go.
in. Mark Coburg.
Yeah. This way, you're doing substitution. Yeah, number 9.
He's been replaced. Confirmation by the referee. Just 5 minutes to go.
Line, please. Just stay. Done. Come on.
Adar Falan coming in. Another of the exciting young players given an opportunity. Kind of what this tournament's all about, really. Konike. Another ball over the top to run onto, and it was Boutnariu out there.
You have an option, scrum a
All
line up.
hookers think they can play winger until they need to play winger.
Middle.
Just slightly butterfingered.
Blue with the line. Line is yours. 18, line is yours. Back first. Tackle now!
The Wolves not satisfied with the win. They're
Still
looking to make it
advantage.
even bigger, but
Still
Van Orde
advantage.
pounces on a
Get
loose
back.
ball.
Retreat. Thank you. Advantage over.
Campbell kicks away the advantage.
50,
Gra
22
underneath
option.
it. Looking for the
50,
50-22. Looks good as well. There's space there. But it just sits up on the artificial surface. And Falan can come away. Last few minutes of this one.
Hey.
Falan tipped on by Vierda. The young lock forward on to finish the game.
Behind the ball, behind the ball.
So Falan box kicks up the channel. Quick ball here for Wolves to play with. And the offload good. Now we're into a foot race. Tomine.
Play on.
Well, brought down.
Enough.
Van Hoort. The ball was out. Forces the knock on.
Went forward first. Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, and Romanian Wolves, they played some lovely rugby.
Knock on the 11.
But every time they've made a clean break, it feels as though they've knocked the
You
ball on.
sure? I think so.
Ball got turned over. Tell you what, the referee's been doing his cardio, hasn't he?
Yellow is on.
75 minutes in, still making jokes.
The yellow
Fit
card
as a
is back
fiddle.
on. Again. 2 minutes to go.
Delta
2 minutes. You ready?
back up to
Let's
15.
go.
Monty Leverstein is out of the sin bin. The referee helping up
Lots of
Robbie
running.
Kutsia. 2 minutes of this one to go,
yeah.
and it will
Let's
be
go, guys. Water's out.
Romanian Wolves
is
who
out?
finished top of Pool B. As we get a good look at this
Middle.
chase. 15 on
minutes to go.
15. Look at that from Simeonescu. Just upright, great arm drive. Luis Van Hoort took over kicking duties. He's
Keep your
one
space,
from
please.
one.
Keep your balance. I want to see the shoulder. Yes. Crouch. Bind. Sit. Yeah. Time is off. Yeah. Kijk wie steek Peter.
Keep chasing your feet. Goes down.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go. Time is off. Let's go. Perfect. Time is on. Crouch.
Last scrum of the game then.
Bind. Sit.
What has Delta got at their sleeves here to try and finish in style and get both teams into the 30s? Well, they've won a penalty.
No,
Oh, and away they
behind,
go.
behind. Yeah, behind.
Or
Behind.
not.
Going around.
Tell you what, Adar Falan has gone quickly there, and I think some of his teammates will be pleased the referee brought them back. Some of those tight five forwards, realising that they had chase to give.
That's for you guys. Don't anticipate your binding, and then don't go in.
Kutsia. 5 in the line for Delta.
Play advantage, no.
Both teams have been pretty good. That was not sympathetic at all. Pummeled
over.
into Van Dijk's chest. And so with the
go,
advantage
guys, let's
over,
go.
Wolves are going to have one last attack, try and take themselves up over 40 points. That is a brilliant snaffle, and away goes Valvassa. The inside ball is good. Tomine is over for his second try. A little extra icing on the cake
Finish.
that they'll tuck into in celebration of this Pool B championship win. And Hinckley Valvassa has been threatening to do that all game. Just gets it in one hand, doesn't he? Like a loaf of bread. Then Tomine on the inside line. A little bit more to do than for his first try. But a brace, a good return.
Yeah.
And again, careless mistakes for Delta, costing them
Let's go.
points. Wolves clinical,
Let's go,
Wolves
21.
quality. Wolves good for the win. And the referee's full-time whistle goes and draws an end to this game and the Rugby Europe Super Cup Pool B. Romanian Wolves avenge that defeat against Delta from earlier in the competition with their most complete performance to make sure that they win Pool B and pick up the trophy for 4th place in the Rugby Europe Super Cup. It finishes Delta 24, Romanian Wolves 46. And that really is the performance of the tournament from Romania Wolves, and to come on the road and do it as well, that is some going. We suspected they'd be better. They brought in some more of their test match players, some more of their experience. They've been building into the competition. They were Pool B's top scorers coming into this too. And it was just one game too many for Delta, wasn't it? I mean, the fact that they turned up to the Arc de Triomphe Stadium in Bucharest and beat Romanian Wolves would have stung last time. So do stick with us for the presentations. Wolves will be picking up the trophy for 4th place and Delta 5th. Plenty of improvements. We'll be hearing some interviews as well from both coaches. And as always, very much looking forward to hearing from Lynn Jones. Plays it with a very straight bat, but he's not scared to swing that bat either. And there's always time for interviews. Ross Benny Coulson, one of the stars of this team, great character. Putting pen to paper for some happy young fans. A reminder, while we've got your attention, that there is another game live today. Devils versus Bohemia Rugby Warriors. We'd love your company for that one. And then tomorrow, it is Iberians versus Lusitanos, not to be missed. Whenever Spain and Portugal face off on a rugby pitch, the rivalry's great, the quality's great, what's not to like? Bit of those huddles there, just conversations about, well, a job well done for Wolves, less so for Delta, but hopefully focusing on all the positives this season, of which there have been plenty. Dutch rugby on a journey. And a lot of these players in the squad will have hoped to have put their hand up for the Rugby Europe Championship. That'll be around before you know it. Counting down to the finals day on March 16th. It kicks off the first weekend of February. As we say goodbye to the Rugby Europe Super Cup, we start to look forward to international rugby. And your company for that as well. All the games will be available on Rugby Europe TV. So yes, round 1, 1st and 2nd of February. Round 2, 8th and 9th. Round 3, 15th, 16th. And once again, a finals day. It was such a success last year. Thoroughly enjoyed your company for that one. But now, I think we're ready for some interviews. Let's hear, first of all, from the losing team. Delta are ready to go.
What was missing from your team, to win?
Well, to start off with, I think we did a lot of things right. The effort was definitely there. We can't fault the fight that the boys put in. Yeah, unfortunately, we were a little bit messy from time to time. We weren't really able to play our own game when we really needed to. And that's, props to the Romanian Wolves. They force us sometimes in difficult positions. But overall, I'm very proud of what the boys has done and the effort and especially the heart they put into this game to finalize this series.
You finished second of the pool. What is your feeling with this result?
Well, we're definitely very, very happy with the result as well. Because last year, it's already a step up from last year. It was our goal to participate in the top part of the table. We did that during the pool phase, and now unfortunately during the final it went the other way, which is fine. But it's already a historic performance for us, and I'm very happy. It's been a long working road. Very proud of the boys, and I think next year we're only going to be better.
Okay, thank you. Congrats.
Thank you.
Progress is a process, and they are certainly making progress, aren't they? The boys from Delta, very honest there from Stein Albers as he picks up the trophy for 5th place in the Rugby Europe Super Cup. And yeah, I think sometimes you need to share not just the disappointment of losing, which of course will be there, but also the bigger picture. And the bigger picture is Delta have been absolutely brilliant this year, and that win over the Romanian Wolves in Bucharest earlier in the competition shows that they have got the players to really make an impact at this level. Right, we've heard from Delta. Let's hear from Wolves, because I'd imagine it would be all smiles after they avenged that defeat. They have ended with a trophy. Of course, they'd rather be in the top tier. But let's got to say after that win.
Great game today. What were the key elements in your success today?
Less mistakes and everyone focus on the finish to score any chance.
Okay, and good. Sorry. How do you feel as the winner of the group?
It's a good moment for us to win. We deserve to play this final home, but the last game with Delta we do too many mistakes, and today I think we show them a real potential to our team.
Okay, thank you. Congrats, and here's your trophy.
And a huge congratulations. They said cut out the mistakes. They did cut out the mistakes. And it ends with the 4th place trophy. Oh, and there goes the board as well. We saw the priest catching hold of it, didn't we, during that Stein Albers interview. Well, that ends the tournament for Delta and Wolves. We've still got Devils and Warriors. That'll be a great game as well. Devils victorious over Warriors when they met back on the 21st of September. That was 32-15. But as we've learned today, previous form counts for nothing when we get to the finals. Let's just wait for a second to see if we can get some coach interviews. I can see a little bit of movement down there. We've heard from the players. But of course, we get the honesty from the coaches. That's the 4th place trophy. That's what Wolves have got to try and work on for next year. What Delta are going to try and take off them. Romania, of course, once we get up to the international level, the REC, the Rugby Europe Championship, they'll be looking to try and pinch those wins off Spain, off Portugal, and off Georgia. 4 teams who will all go into the tournament thinking they can win. Of course, Georgia, overwhelming favourites. Probably got the most depth out of all of the competing nations. Portugal and Spain, well, Portugal resetting after the World Cup, Spain trying to get to the World Cup. They're pretty confident that can happen. Players with the quality, the likes of Mario Picciardi, etc. Okay, time to hear from the coaches. Lynn Jones is down there. Let's hear what he has to say.
What are your thoughts after the game?
I'm really pleased. I'm delighted, to be honest with you. You know, we showed a lot of spirit and hard work. lots of young talent came through that. You know, we knew it was going to be a really tough game, and we knew that they had a very good team and they were going to bounce back. Certain elements, you know, our lineup didn't function as we wanted it to, but the intensity of the game was outstanding, and the Wolves were great. I thought they played a really good, fast, expansive game, and were very patient with the ball. And once we got used to the speed of things, then we started to play. But you know, you've got to play accurately and you've got to exit correctly, and we failed to do that. So, having done well, we then put pressure back on ourselves, and you're never going to win games of rugby like that. But we know that, and you know, technically, we need to improve, and we can do that.
Okay, and how do you assess your performance in the Rugby Europe Super Cup? What does it represent in your season?
I was delighted. You know what? This Super Cup is an absolute critical key to the development of Netherlands rugby. And if we are not playing against the Black Lions in 2 years' time, then we may be in trouble here as a union and as a national team. We've got to keep growing, and we've got to accelerate the growth of Delta. It's the key to unlocking high performance in the Netherlands if we want to sit down and eat at the top table with the big boys. Thank you. Goodbye.
Okay, thank you.
Well, Lynn Jones setting out his stall there. He's very pleased with his team this season, but saying that they need to keep improving and they want to be dining at the top table. I mean, big improvements need to be made if they are going to be competing with Black Lion, because my goodness me, they are a top team, and they've got their Challenge Cup campaign to look forward to, including a return to Parker Scarlets, where they were victorious last year, and that was a result that sent shockwaves through European rugby. The Scarlets have bounced back since. They had a great win in the URC over the Bulls last night. Absolutely fascinated to see in the intervening year what has happened with Black Lion and whether they can be competitive over 4 group games. Okay, let's hear from the winners. Bulls.
Okay, what are your feelings after the victory?
I'm very proud for the boys. I'm very proud for the Romanian Wolves. It was a nice period to be together, and we wanted to have a final game, and a good final game, and we did well. We missed a few occasions to have a bigger score, but I don't want to complain today. I just want to be happy to be with the boys, and I want to congratulate the players and the staff who did a great job during this period.
Okay, and how is it important to finish first of the pool in the Rugby Europe Super Cup? What does it represent in your season?
The most important thing during this period, it was to be a laboratory. A laboratory means sometimes losing, sometimes winning. For the confidence, we finished the period by a win, and this is good. But that represents a lot of job to do for November for the Romanian team to be ready for international level. And I hope we'll have the qualification next February. And for that, we need to keep working and to keep doing what we did well today.
Okay, thank you. Congrats.
Thank you.
Well, how often do you see that after a game? Both coaches pleased with the performance. But of course, they are all building on to bigger things, and they hope better things too. That's how it finishes, 46-24, 6 tries for Romanian Wolves. It was spirited from Delta, and they looked as though they could be competitive at 14-15. 4 out of 6 conversions, 3 out of 3. Good kicking today from Kai van Kampen. And that is how it happened. It only took 3 minutes for Kamil Antinok to get that first try after brilliant work from Hinkley Valvasser, and it was finished Alan went over from short range. Impossible to stop from there, particularly with Sikote Joji latching on. It was a good effort from Egberts, but he's trying to defend, what, 250, 260 kgs there. Absolutely impossible. There was another try. Wouter Roters, he'd only just come on the pitch. And he got on the end of that, despite the efforts of Paul Grauer in defence. But Wolves not to be outdone. It was a lovely link-up. Val Vassar again, the provider. Tomine again, the finisher. And Konike added the conversion to bring us to 46-24. 70 points shared. That's pretty good entertainment, isn't it? The first of 3 games to draw the curtain down on the Rugby Europe Super Cup is done and dusted. Brussels Devils versus Bohemia Rugby Warriors. That is live on Rugby Europe TV, kicking off shortly. In fact, you can head straight over there. And then tomorrow, Iberians versus Lusitanos. But congratulations to both teams. Delta on improving, Wolves, of course, on taking home the trophy. Wherever you've joined us from around the world, thank you very much. Switch over to Devils Warriors now, and I'll speak to you again soon. Goodbye.